Hi guys, today we're coming at you with a workout based on animal flow. So we're going to have movements that emulate what animals do in the wild, whatever. So we will be moving our body through different patterns of motion than we're kind of used to. We have done one of these before, and don't know about you guys, but I personally felt it afterwards. I was pretty sore. So make sure you're keeping yourself hydrated. Make sure you've got your towel on standby because you should sweat a lot. We're going to be working for intervals of 40 seconds on and 15 seconds off. We're going to pair two exercises together and work through them for 3 rounds before we move on to the next 2 exercises, and so on and so forth. So our first 2 are bear crawls paired with frog squats. I'll just show you the board. You got gorillas and reverse caterpillars, iguanas and bunny hops, half Hindus and sit-throughs, and then finishing off with rhino steps and coils. Okay, so you're hitting your both upper and lower body in each sequence, each series. So we're going to start off with about 1.5 minutes of a warm-up, and then we're going to go straight into the moves. As I say, 40 seconds on, 15 seconds rest, and then at the end of each sequence of the 2 exercises, once you've done them through 3 times each, you will then get a 30-second rest period before you start your next sequence. Okay, so you'll have time to get your breath back and stuff like that. Okay, I'm just going to set up the timer and then we're good to go. Okay, so starting off in our little warm-up. Hang on, I'm just cutting out my head there a little bit. Starting off with our warm-up, you're going to come into pendulum swings. Just swing those legs out on either side of your body. Make sure that you're keeping them under control. Four, 3, 2, 1, heels up, kicking those glutes. 3, 2, 1, arms wide, bending at the hip to touch the opposite foot, the inside of the opposite leg. That's it. 2, 1, and finally we're going to do some walkouts. So you're going to walk it out, land in a plank, and walk it back in. Squeeze those glutes at the top of that range of motion. And shake it out. Okay, we're going to start into that first round of bear crawl. So you're down, knees just inches from that floor. You're going to crawl it forward the way, and then you're going to crawl it back. Those knees should be about 1 inch above the floor, back flat, core braced. You're going for 40 seconds total, 15 rest, and then we're going into frog squats. Keep it going. Okay, it's 40 seconds done. Rest it out. Those frog squats down, you're going to have your feet wider than shoulder width, knees open wide, and elbows down between those knees. Okay, let's go. You're squatting it down and then straightening those legs up in behind. You just go for 40 seconds through each move. Keep it going, keep it strong. Make sure that chest is coming high as you sink into the squat. That's it. That's your first round done. That's your first 2 moves. After our break, we're going straight back again to those bear crawls. So take it down to the floor, be ready. Knees up, crawl it forward, and crawl it back. So from a side view, what that should look like is your knees are close to the floor, but not touching. That core is braced, and that back is flat. Keep it going. It is just 40 seconds and let it relax. Going back again to that frog squat. So we're bringing those elbows between the knees, sinking it low, chest comes high, then straighten it up, head comes down towards that floor. Squeeze those glutes. Feel those hamstrings really move at the top of that range of motion, and keep it going. Don't let those knees lock out at the top of that range of motion. Keep them nice and soft, but feel the stretch into the hamstring. Well done. 15 seconds rest, 1 more round of each move. Take it down, knees close to the ground, bring it forward and bring it back the way. Easy does it, as slow as you need and as fast as you can. You should feel your quadriceps burning in this one as well. That core getting a good workout too. Nice, strong as a bear. And let that relax, well done. One final round, those frog squats, and then you have a total of 45 seconds to rest. 2, 1, go. Elbows between knees, knees pushing against those elbows while those elbows push back against those knees. Keeping it nice and strong. Squeezing it down and up. Feel those hamstrings really, really work. Keep it nice and strong. That chest coming high, that's it. Okay, 45 seconds total of rest time here. And then we're going to introduce the next 2 moves, which will be gorillas and reverse caterpillars. Tomorrow is Friday. Okay, so we have our gorillas coming up next and our reverse caterpillars. For the gorillas, we're going to go forward the way and back the way. Putting your hands on the floor and you bring those legs out in a squat on the outsides of those hands. Jumping it forward, then you're going to go feet first and bring the hands in. Okay, let's go. 40 seconds on the clock. Keeping that bum as low as you can. Really, really hitting the inner thighs here. Shake it out when you need to. And get straight back in. Keeping it going. And let that relax. And we've got those reverse caterpillars. Very similar sort of movement. You're going to start forward on this one though. You have your hands down. You're going to shoot your feet back. Walk the hands in. Shoot the feet back again. Walk the hands in. Then you're going to turn around and do it in the opposite direction. So hands down, feet back, walk it in, and repeat. Go 2 one direction and 2 in the opposite direction. Remember to keep those abs pulled in, really engage that core. And let it relax. 15 seconds rest. Going back in again with those gorillas hitting those inner thighs. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Go 3 forward the way and 3 back the way. Staying low throughout the entire motion, really emphasizing the stretch into those legs, the tightening of those muscles. And let it relax. Going back again then for the second round of those reverse caterpillars. Ready, ready, ready. 3, 2, 1, hands down, shoot the feet back, walk it in, shoot the feet back, walk it in, turn, and going in the opposite direction. Okay, keep it going. Nearly there, guys. And let it relax. One more set of either of those. And then we're ready to move it on again. Remember, 3 hops up the way, 3 hops back. Let's go. Keep it as low as you can, emphasize that time under tension. Shake it out if you need, and let it relax 15 seconds. One last set of those caterpillar crawls. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And turn it around, go the opposite direction. Keep it strong throughout, guys. That core brace, belly button's pulled in toward those spines. Four, 3, 2, 1, and let it relax. Okay. Hitting up that rest period now. Resting it out here Getting your breath back. Next two moves are iguanas and bunny hops. So for your iguana, you're going to start off down in the plank position, and you're just going to bring one leg up, back, the other leg, and back. When you're feeling comfortable, you can move down nice and quickly. Then you're going to do your bunny hops, squat position, remaining low throughout, squatting it forward and squatting it backwards. Okay, starting off with those iguanas, let's go. Do these as slow as you need and as fast as you can. Keeping that core braced throughout. Really, really hitting the abs here and those obliques. Whew. Those legs should be hurting too. 3, 2, 1, let it relax. 15 seconds, you're going for those bunny hops. Guys, this kind of workout is definitely not easy. It is high intensity. Make sure you're hydrating throughout, okay? Those bunny hops, keep it low. Nice small jumps forward, 4 and 4 back the way. Landing as softly on those feet you can. Getting that bum as low as you can. Keeping in the bottom of that range of motion. I'll just show you from the side. So down, take it forward and take it back. Keep it going. There's 11 seconds left on that clock. And let it relax. Whew. Your thighs should be absolutely burning. 15 seconds. We're going back to those iguanas. So take it down to the floor. 2, 1, let's go. You want to pause a little bit in that stretched range of motion to really emphasize those obliques here. Making sure that your foot is landing at the outside of your hand, or as close to as possible. Knees in line with shoulders. Keep it going, keep it strong. Only 5 seconds left. And let that relax. Well done. Second round of those bunny hops coming up. Three, 2, 1, let's go. Keep it low. Whew. Feel free to shake it out if you need to. Get right back on it. These ones do burn. Well done, 5 seconds left to go. Keep it going, guys. You're much stronger than I am at home. Let's go. 15 seconds rest. One last round of either exercise. Okay, take it back to that floor. Those iguanas. Let's go. Remember, as your body tires out, form over reps. So slow the motion down and really consider where you're landing and how you're moving. Whew. Keep it strong, guys. These are not easy. 3, 2, 1. Let it relax. Got one more round of those rabbit hops or bunny hops before we get a nice long break. I'm going to change it up again. It will get a little bit easier after this though. Okay, those bunny hops, let's go. Forward the way and back the way. Feel those quads burn. Try and keep as low as you can. You'll notice that as I tire out, I'm lifting up. So shake it out, come back down into it. Ain't no shame in finding this stuff hard. It is really, really tough work. Okay, we're resting it down. We're going into half Hindus, hitting that upper body, and sit throughs in that core, okay? So those half Hindus, you're gonna stand just wider than shoulder width. You're gonna bring those hands down to the floor. Keep that body in a V position, and you're gonna press down through the arms, chest comes to the floor, belly down, and bring it up, and then return to that V. So from the side, it's down, chest, tummy, shoulders up and down, and let's go. After 40 seconds are on the clock. Make sure to keep these strong. Keep those arms soft. Don't lock out through those elbows. And let it relax. Second move here is the sit through. So you're down in the bear claw position, you lift one hand up, sitting on that bottom, round, twisting to the other side and sitting down. Okay, let's go. That's 40 seconds on that clock. So just twisting that body around, getting those hips down to the floor before rotating in the opposite direction, really hitting those obliques here, or those side abs. Keep it going. Drawing that arm up and back as you lift it to let that opposite leg come through. And let it relax. 15 seconds rest. 2 more rounds to go. Okay, we're going back to those half Hindus. So pressing it down in that V position. Let's go. Keeping this one nice and slow and controlled. Hitting those shoulders, hitting those abs, and hitting those glutes and hamstrings in that V position. Really feel those muscles working. There's even a little bit of activation through those calves at the top of that V as well. Okay, let it relax. We got those sit throughs again. So down into that bear position and let's get on it. Again, slower controlled motions than the first 3 blocks. So slightly easier with that breathing. But by no means any less challenging for that body. Keep it strong throughout. Just got about 5 more seconds here. 2, 1. Let it relax. 1 more set of each before we move on to our 5th and final rounds. Those half Hindus, let's go. Straight in. Remember, you're bending through the elbows, bringing that chest down, tummy, stretching it up and back to that V. Go as slow with these as you need. Just about 5 seconds left. And let it relax. The sweat should be absolutely flying to challenge that body to move in these unusual patterns. Okay, last time for those sit-throughs. Slow and controlled, coming back to that bear pose in between. Really bracing that core. And let that relax. Okay, entering into our nice long rest again. And our final round of 2 moves is rhino steps and coils. Oh, I done something wrong there. Okay, so rest time. Okay, so our final round now is rhino steps and coils. Again, we have 3 rounds of each. Those rhino steps, we'll see you come down, step forward, forward, knee drop, up, back, back, opposite knee drop, and up, okay? And then I'll talk you through the coil as we get to it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Take it down, forward, forward, knee, up, back, back, knee, and again. You should feel your nice deep stretch into your glute as you roll that knee forward. The lower you can get for these, the more challenging. Remember, go as fast as you can, but as slow as you need. Keeping it nice and strong throughout. Okay, let that relax, 15 seconds rest. Going into those coils next. So you're down in a plank position, low plank. You're going to rotate one way and then rotate the other way. Okay, let's go. Big circle left, big circle right. Maintain perfect form with that plank. Here you go, Lily. Go. Scooch. And keep it strong. And let it relax. Okay, 2 more rounds of each of those. If you can't do the coil, just hold a solid plank, okay? So those rhino steps again. Down, forward, forward, knee up, knee back. Keep it strong. Keep it low as you can. Shake it out if you need to, if you feel your form slipping, and then get back into it. 2, 1, let it relax. We're going back down for those coils. So you're holding that plank, shoulders stacked above elbows, stacked above wrists, and you're rotating one way and then the opposite. Let's go. As big a circle as you can manage. So you're kind of shifting your weight from one arm to the opposite, while maintaining a strong core. This is tough on the wrists, so if you need to shake it out, do so, and then get back in. Those big circles. And let it relax. 15 seconds rest. One more round of each. And then we're done. So, final set of those rhino steps. Take it down, forward, forward, and back, back. And that's it. Keep it going. Shake it out if you need. Get back in. 5 seconds left here. And let it relax. Final set of those coils coming up. For this one, I'm just going to hold a steady plank. Feel free to do the coils yourself at home, or like me, just hold a steady plank. Make sure if you're holding that plank to zip it up. Imagine those tight jeans. Pull that zipper, those hips tilt towards your head, towards your face. Nice deep even breaths into the lungs. Just holding those abs tight. Keep it strong. And let it relax. And sitting back onto those heels. Bring the head under. Stretch that spine toward the ceiling. And roll it forward. Tummy comes to the floor. Hands under those shoulders. Pushing up. Stretching here in the cobra pose. Tuck the toes under, bring the bottom up. V position. Press the calves down into the mat. Really feel a nice deep stretch through those calves and those hamstrings. Slowly walk the hands into the body and up. Shake it loose. Feel free to cool down a little bit further at home if you need to. Take on some sort of protein. Take on some water and keep it safe. Keep yourself well. I'll see you back here again tomorrow at some point. I think we'll go back to our broomstick workout tomorrow. So bring your broomstick with you. We'll go into a nice, easy strength workout. Body conditioning type, okay? Stay safe and enjoy. Bye.